one of the things that you will learn when you study tax law is that the questions that you think are important aren't always the most important ones, in fact. And I'll give you an example. Sometimes people will focus on the top marginal rates that apply, and those don't always apply to income. We have in the United States, and many jurisdictions have something like this, a requirement that only income of a certain kind will be taxed. For example, if you say are an internet billionaire and all you own is stock in your company, none of the increase in value of that stock, you may be a billionaire on paper, but as long as it's just on paper, we're not going to tax you. We could have a 50% rate, an 80% rate, a 100% rate, and you're still going to pay zero tax because your wealth is just paper. You have income, as an economist would see it, as most people in the world would see it, but unless you do something to trigger that income, you won't be taxed. So it doesn't really matter what the rate is. If an item of income is taxed at 70 or 80%, that's certainly going to matter. But the question is often not what rate will apply, but whether something is income at all. And when you study tax law, you're going to understand that the questions that you think, that most people think are the key ones, the rate that applies to income, is not in fact the key question. The question is, what is income? And that sounds like a silly question, but it's really profound and, quite honestly, super fun to think about.